Hello and welcome to KoKo Language Learning Lounge.
We're glad you're here. I'm Rob.
And I'm Crystal. If you joined us for episode 1, thank you for walking with us on this journey. And if you're just joining us now, welcome. You're exactly where you need to be. In the last episode, we explored what confidence really is and what can quietly steal it away. Rob shared his story of self-doubt and rebuilding, and it was so moving.
Thanks, Crystal. And today we're continuing right where we left off by starting with your story. Crystal is going to share a deeply personal experience of when she lost her confidence in her voice and how she found it again.
It was a hard season for me, but it also taught me a lot. I'll walk you through what I tried, what helped, and what small things made a big difference.
After that, we're going to give you 8 simple daily habits, practical things you can do to gently grow your confidence over time.
And finally, we'll end with a heartfelt message of encouragement just for you. A reminder that your confidence doesn't have to be loud. It just has to be real.
Let's dive into part 2 of our journey. You're doing better than you think. Crystal, thank you again for holding space for my story earlier. Now I'd really love for you to share one of your experiences too. Has there been a time when your confidence felt low?
Oh, absolutely. One story that stands out is when I was learning to speak English publicly. It wasn't easy for me, especially because I used to be very shy and sensitive to how others saw me.
Really? You're so clear and calm when you speak now, it's hard to imagine that.
Thank you. But trust me, it didn't start that way. When I first started practicing, I hated the sound of my own voice. I'd record myself reading short paragraphs, and when I listened back, I felt so embarrassed.
What did you hear that made you feel that way?
I thought I sounded awkward. My rhythm felt off. My accent was strong. And worst of all, my inner voice would say, "People will laugh at you. You sound stupid."
That inner critic again.
Yes, and it was loud. Sometimes I would delete the recordings immediately. I didn't even give myself a chance to hear what I was doing well.
That must have been discouraging. What kept you going?
One night, I realized I needed to change how I measured progress. Instead of aiming for perfect speech, I decided my only goal was to practice for 2 minutes each day, no matter what.
That's so smart. You made the goal about showing up, not performing perfectly.
Exactly. And that tiny change gave me permission to just try. So I kept recording every night, just for myself.
And how did it feel after a week?
Honestly, still awkward. But I started to notice small things like, oh, I spoke a little more clearly today, or that sentence flowed better.
So you focused on progress, not perfection.
Yes. And that tiny shift changed everything.
Did you do anything else to support yourself during that time?
I started practicing something called self-compassion breaks. Whenever I felt especially ashamed, I'd pause, put my hand on my chest, and say softly to myself, "This is hard, but I'm learning." And I choose to be kind to myself.
That's beautiful. It's like giving yourself a hug.
Yes, and sometimes that was the only thing that got me through. I didn't need to be perfect. I needed to feel safe enough to keep practicing.
I love that. It's not just about pushing through. It's about creating a kind space inside where growth can happen.
Exactly. And the funny thing? When I was less afraid, I actually started improving faster.
Of course, because the fear wasn't blocking you anymore.
Another thing that helped was watching and listening to people who spoke English well, but not to compare. I studied how they spoke.
Like what exactly?
I paid attention to their tone, their pauses, their facial expressions. I noticed that many of them didn't speak quickly. They spoke slowly, clearly, and with warmth.
And you learned to bring that into your own speaking.
Yes. I practiced using more pauses, more gentle tone, and I allowed myself to take my time. That alone made me feel more confident.
That's a great reminder. We don't need to rush or be perfect. We just need to connect.
Exactly. And I started to believe maybe I do have something valuable to say.
At what point did you feel confident enough to share your speaking with someone else?
After a couple of months, I decided to share one of my recordings with a close friend. I told her I was nervous, but I just wanted to be heard.
That's brave.
I was shaking when I sent it. But you know what she said?
What?
She said, "Your voice sounds calm and thoughtful. You should speak more often." I cried when I read that.
Wow. That must have meant a lot.
It meant everything. That was the first moment I thought, maybe my voice is okay. Maybe I don't need to hide it.
And from that moment, your confidence started to grow.
Yes, slowly, gently. I started joining small group conversations, then leading workshops. Every time I felt scared, I reminded myself, you've done this before. You can do it again.
So, what's the biggest lesson you took from that journey?
That confidence doesn't come from sounding perfect. It comes from showing up, being real, and speaking anyway.
And from choosing to believe that your voice matters.
Yes. And that mistakes aren't failures, they're evidence that you're trying.
Crystal, thank you so much for sharing all of that. I know someone out there just took a deep breath of relief.
I hope so. If even one person hears this and thinks, maybe I can try again, then it's worth it.
You've shown us that confidence can be built even when it feels impossible at first.
And that the kindest thing we can do for ourselves is to keep trying with love. Rob, now that we've both shared our personal stories, I think it's time we give our listeners some real tools, things they can do every single day to grow their confidence gently.
Yes, because while understanding confidence is important, building it happens through consistent small actions.
Absolutely. Confidence isn't something you either have or don't have. It's something you can practice, like a skill.
So let's share some simple daily practices that anyone can try, nothing fancy or complicated, just real kind steps you can take.
Let's start with my favorite, the morning mirror talk.
Oh, yes. This one changed the way I start my day. You look in the mirror, make eye contact with yourself, and say something kind.
Even if it feels awkward at first, say I am doing my best today. Or I choose to trust myself. Just one sentence can make a big difference.
Some days I just say, "You're okay. You're enough." And that calms my nerves before the day even begins.
Exactly. The goal isn't to hype yourself up. It's to connect with yourself gently.
Now let's talk about the evening celebration list.
I love this one too. At the end of the day, write down 3 things you did well. They can be really small, like I answered an email or I stayed calm when I wanted to snap.
This is powerful because it trains your brain to notice your efforts, not just your mistakes.
Yes, it builds your inner confidence because you're proving to yourself I'm trying, I'm growing, I'm showing up.
Some days when I feel like I didn't do enough, this list reminds me that I actually did more than I thought.
Here's a fun one brave act a day.
I love that. Just one small action that stretches your comfort zone.
It could be as simple as speaking up in a meeting or trying a new food, or even walking into a room with your head up.
Yes. When I started doing this, I realized bravery doesn't have to be big. It just has to be intentional.
And the more you do it, the easier it gets. Your confidence grows one brave act at a time.
Let's talk about something that surprises people, body posture.
Oh, yes. The way you hold your body affects how you feel more than people think.
When I'm feeling nervous, I take 2 minutes to stand tall, feet planted, shoulders relaxed, head up.
Same here. It sends a message to your brain I'm grounded. I'm present. I can handle this.
Even if you're feeling scared inside, your body posture can help shift your mindset.
I also smiled gently, not to fake happiness, but to soften my face and signal calm. This one's simple but huge. Speak kindly to yourself.
Yes, start noticing your self talk throughout the day. If you catch yourself saying, I'm so dumb, stop and ask, would I say that to a friend?
Then try changing it. Say, I made a mistake and that's okay. I'm still learning.
The goal is not to become overly positive or fake. It's about being fair and gentle with yourself.
Exactly. Kind self talk is the foundation of self confidence.
Let's not forget visualization. It's like rehearsing confidence in your mind.
Yes. Before a big task, I close my eyes and imagine myself doing it well. I picture myself speaking clearly, walking calmly, breathing slowly.
It helps your brain feel like you've already done it. So when the real moment comes, it feels more familiar.
And less scary. Visualization prepares your mind for success. Another great habit is gratitude, but for yourself.
What do you mean by that?
Each day, write down one thing you appreciate about yourself. For example, I'm grateful that I didn't give up today, or I'm proud of my kindness.
That's such a powerful shift. We often forget to thank ourselves for showing up.
Gratitude isn't just about other people, it's about honoring your own journey too.
Here's one more tip that helped me a lot: find a confidence buddy.
Oh, I love this idea. Someone you can check in with, share your progress with, or just talk to when you're feeling unsure.
Yes, I had a friend who I'd text once a week. We'd share one small brave thing we did and cheer each other on.
Support makes everything feel lighter. We were never meant to do this alone.
True confidence is built not just in isolation, but through connection.
So let's summarize today's confidence practices. Morning mirror talk, evening celebration list, one brave act a day, body posture reset, kind self talk, visualization, self gratitude, confidence buddy system.
You don't have to do them all at once. Just pick one to start with. Then slowly add more as you feel ready.
And remember, every small step counts. Every kind thought, every brave act, every moment of self trust is a seed of confidence growing inside you.
You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. And the fact that you're listening right now, that's already a brave step.
You are doing better than you think. And we believe in you. So, dear listener, let's pause right here and take a deep breath together. Just inhale slowly and exhale gently.
Yes, take this moment just for yourself. No rush, no pressure. You've just listened to a whole conversation about something really important: your confidence. That's already a brave act.
You showed up today. You made time for yourself. That matters. That counts.
And if there's one thing we hope you take from this episode, it's this: you can build confidence no matter where you're starting from.
Even if your voice shakes, even if you feel small sometimes, even if the world feels heavy.
Confidence doesn't live in perfection, it lives in tiny choices.
Like choosing to speak gently to yourself today, or trying something new, even if your hands shake, or simply not giving up.
We want to speak directly to you for a moment. You, the listener.
You are not broken. You are not behind. You are a work in progress, just like all of us.
And progress is beautiful, even when it's messy.
Confidence is not about having it all figured out. It's about trusting that you can figure it out one moment at a time.
You are allowed to be both a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time.
Yes, and you're allowed to rest, to ask for help, to celebrate small victories.
Even when you take one step forward and two steps back, you're still moving.
Please remember, the way you talk to yourself matters. So today, just for today, speak to yourself with kindness.
Let's do one final exercise together before we close. It's short. Just stay with us.
Close your eyes if it's safe to do so, or just soften your gaze. Imagine a younger version of yourself, maybe 5 years old.
See that little version of you. Small hands, curious eyes, maybe a little unsure, but full of potential.
Now imagine gently kneeling beside that version of you. Place your hand on their shoulder.
And say you're doing great. I've got you now. I'm proud of you.
Let that little you smile even just a little. That child lives in you. And every time you choose kindness, you're helping them heal.
You are your own guide now. And you're doing beautifully.
Rob, do you remember a moment when your confidence surprised even you?
Yes. After I rebuilt it slowly, there was one day where I spoke up in a room full of senior leaders. My hands weren't shaking. My voice was steady. And I thought, wow, that came from me.
I had a moment like that too. When I finished my first workshop and someone came up and said, "You helped me believe in myself." I almost cried.
Those moments aren't random. They are the result of every small act of belief that came before them.
Exactly. Confidence grows like a tree. You water it with daily choices, and one day it blooms without warning.
To everyone listening, you are growing something beautiful. It might not be visible yet, but the roots are there.
And if you keep showing up with love and patience, your tree will bloom too.
So here we are. You've just walked with us through a full journey over 2 episodes exploring what confidence really is, what tends to take it away, and how we can gently rebuild it again from the inside out.
In part one, we talked about how confidence isn't about being loud or perfect. It's that quiet, steady trust in yourself, the kind that says, "I may not have all the answers, but I'm still gonna try."
We explored how self-criticism, comparison, perfectionism, and fear of judgment can slowly chip away at that inner trust.
And we shared real moments from our lives when we felt small, uncertain, even invisible, but also how we chose to keep going with kindness and honesty.
Then in part 2, we gave you simple tools like mirror talk, self-compassion breaks, and one brave act a day. Not magic formulas, just small daily choices that build self-belief slowly and steadily.
And we ended with encouragement because we know this isn't easy. Life can be hard, but that's exactly why confidence matters. It helps you rise, even when things feel heavy.
So if you've listened this far, we want you to know you're already doing the work. You've already started. And that counts more than you think.
Confidence isn't a destination, it's a practice, a rhythm, a soft voice inside that says, "I'm worth showing up for."
Whether it's through small habits or simply speaking to yourself with a little more kindness, you're growing.
And you're not alone. We're growing too. We're walking beside you.
Your voice matters. Your healing matters. Your growth matters.
Thank you for giving us your time, your heart, and your trust. We truly believe in you.
Until next time, be patient with your journey.
And let your quiet confidence rise one kind thought at a time.
Thanks for joining us on KoKo Language Learning Lounge. We'll be back soon with another episode.
Until then, take care and happy learning.